Hey everybody, Thermal Mike, and beside me we have the next big thing for the View series, the View 71 Full Tower Chassis by Thermaltake. Now the View 71 is designed to support enthusiast grade fitment options with vertical GPU mounting, three-way radiator support, and it's all surrounded by beautiful 5mm thick tempered glass panels. Now you may be wondering what I have in store for the View 71, so follow along as we go through the build process, load this glorious chassis with lots of liquid, and go over some tips and tricks along the way, so let's get started. Now the View 71 is your next move to a fully modular design, allowing users to freely build their system from the ground up, offering not just modular panels, but racks, brackets, and more. Now, with even more, unreachable screw corners are a thing of the past, or gaps, giving you even more space for those precious parts that you want to put in, especially during installation and or maintenance. Now the View 71 very easily, it allows you to remove the side panels. There are two thumb screws located towards the front of the chassis, and after removing the two thumb screws, the door actually swings open. It's a swing open door design. So being able to freely just swing the door open like so makes it very convenient for being able to get in and out, doing what you want to do, or just cleaning the glass, basic day-to-day maintenance. Another great thing is during the installation process, I can just lift this panel up and off just like that. Being able to get full access to the inside of the chassis and just being able to have that fully modular spirit. So you can get up in those corners, get everything installed, not worry about scratching parts or just being very cautious and careful, with those important pieces that you worked really hard to build and put into the system. Now with the side panel off, and of course the other side is a tempered glass panel that is also removable, the top panel and the front panels do just the same. Now the tempered glass panels are actually fixed on to the panels themselves and can be removed separately. And to point out before we go with fully disassembling the case, preparing it for installation, I do want to mention that there's a nice gap spacing here on all of the panels to give even more optimized airflow for people that are looking for that tempered glass look, but at the same time want proper ventilation and exhaust. This just gives just a little bit more. And the top panel comes off just easy like that. It's not, flimsy. It's very sturdy and durable, and I really like how this comes off as one piece. There's also a nice filter here in the middle that you can take off if you want, or leave it on there for proper dust filtration. So we'll just go ahead and put this top piece here aside, and then moving to the front of the case. Now with the front here, it's just about the same. Now when you look at this, one of the things that I always like to try to avoid if I can is those I/O panels and being able to take this off to put my fans in. So as you'll see with the panel here on the front, as I pop this panel off, I really like this design. I like how I can take this panel off very easily. There's a separate side panel that has my PCB with all of my USB 3.0, 2.0 HD audio and stuff, and it's still fixed here on the case, but giving me that access to be able to get in here and just start building. So I really like how this just pops off and again has a nice filter on the inside. So we'll put this aside. And then you can see, of course, this one right here is our View 71 TG model. So this comes with two 140 blue LED fans. And then we also have the RGB version, which comes with 3 ring RGB fans built in. So those are all pre-installed. Now, just to add, the RGB version does have the analog controller, so if you are looking to upgrade to, say, like the Ring Plus, which is what we're going to be putting in this case, or other fans for that matter, you might want to take a look at the regular View 71 TG versus the RGB. Or if you just want to get that RGB flavor right out of the box, take a look at that one too. Now with the case, panels off here, and we have this all open, the other thing that's modular is also our hard drive racks. So you get 4 hard drive racks right here on the front, and then there's plenty of storage in the back too. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove this here because we definitely want to make some nice room for some radiators and our pump and reservoir. So we're going to go forward here with getting these removed and then getting our motherboard installed and talking about the fitment options that the View 71 has to offer. Now we've taken the modular to the next level by pulling everything out of the View 71, so we just have plenty of room to be able to build inside and not have to worry about, you know, anything getting close or bumping into stuff. Now I have pulled out some of the parts. For example, this right here is our vertical GPU mount, so it is removable, which some people may or may not want it to, you know, be able to take out, or like, hey, can I take this out? Of course you can. This also helps by being able to remove this, so that way when we go to install our motherboard, we don't have any clearance problems there as well. Putting that aside, we also have some nice hard drive trays. Now this is a different type of mounting that we're offering on the back side of the case. Now the View 71 comes with 3 of these, and you're able to support up to 2 SSDs or a single 3.5 mechanical hard drive. And with 3 plates, that will give you either 6 SSDs in the back or 3 mechanical hard drives just in the back alone. And then of course on top of that storage in the back, we had our storage cages in the front that we've already removed. And then inside here, just sliding this out, you'll see we have our accessory box. Now in the accessory box here, we'll have all of our screws and everything we need to mount our motherboard. So always make sure you use the screws that come with the case, because those screws are made for those standoffs. Just in case you find some other screws, should be in here, make sure you use them. The cages are nice and easy to be able to be removed. And then of course, since we're gonna be going full LCS, we'll definitely be putting these guys aside as we got plenty of options for storage in the back. Moving forward there, now we've talked about storage, we've talked about different options that are coming off the case one by one. Now here's a neat little unique feature. Now this right here is our little drain door. Now this is located in the front of the case, and this is basically set up so when you're running your radiator in the front, especially in the side mounting, this gives you a nice convenient little tunnel pathway to do a drain valve. So we're going to be doing our radiator mount, of course, here on the side and on the top, and then we're going to be taking full advantage of the drain door by adding our nice little drain valve here for proper drainage during maintenance, because it's ideal to have right here in the front on the bottom. Gravity does its job and it just makes things a lot easier, and it's very convenient and hidden away. Now one of the other gems that the View 71 has is this radiator mounting bracket. Now this is on the top, and what I love about this is the fact that it comes out. Being able to take this out, being able to conveniently mount my radiator, my fans, all right here conveniently on the table, and then putting the whole thing up and in just makes building in this a dream. And with this being out, I also have, you can see, pass through. I got plenty of space in here, guys. Plenty of space to be able to move around, work in here, going from the top down. I mean, most people don't get a full open top half on a full tower chassis. So the View 71, I mean, I am loving this case, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting this build going. Now with all the brackets and modular and basically breaking the case down, getting it ready to do that full installation, we're gonna go ahead